life really, I'm just in here just thinking, like, dude, life really isn't as dire as I perceive it to be sometimes, or even maybe you perceive it to be sometimes. But this is kind of just how I document my journey and what I'm on right now. And today I had posted I recorded me listening to some beats, making music, because that's what I do regularly. I just never really thought to film myself do it before, for some reason. I just record the process of everything, and I just got the nudge to do it today, so I'm like, yeah, sure, fuck it. And then I tried to post it on here, but copyrighted, so I just posted on Instagram instead. And literally me a month ago, well, as soon as I look down, me a month ago, if you would have told me that, you're just going to go with the flow of life like this, upload some music, do it. Me a month ago, I would have been so scared. Like, what do you mean? That's scary. People, like, who cares, dude? It's something new. It's just what you like to do for fun. And I think that's a major thing. I think that might just be the overarching theme of this video, is fun. Like, just have fun. That's why I think I started it off with life is not so dire as we make it seem. Like, things aren't so dire. They don't have to be, at least, right? Like, it can feel scary because you've never done it before, or you're assuming what the outcome might be. And it's like, just do it. Something like posting music, you're not gonna die from that. So it's on your clock, on my clock. You know what I mean? Like, be invisible. What's the worst that can happen? Someone's gonna recognize you for what you're doing and where you're at. And someone like me, I really don't even care to show where I'm at, to show the journey, because I'm having fun. Like, I feel like that's something that I have been working on too, is just perfectionism. And feel like everything needs to be perfect. I have to always be perfect. Even that is a conditioning thing. It could be for you, at least it is for me. Just feeling like I always have to be perfect. Even when I'm by myself sometimes, I always gotta be perfect. They're like, you don't gotta be perfect for nobody. And I told you I was at the bank, and just a real person, another real person. And I met with her, and she was like, girl, this might be weird, but just stare at yourself naked in the mirror and get real with who you are. Get real with what it is. It does something to your brain. 3:23 on the clock. And I have a tendency, sometimes I know God sends messengers in my life to tell me what I need to hear, that to activate something in me that I know is going to activate something in me. And I never forget it. And even, that was when I had seen her the second time at the bank. That was the second time I seen her. The first time, she spoke at the event. That's how I met her. She said the same thing. She was, this might be weird, but like, y'all do it for real. It's gonna do something to you. And she was dead serious, stood on it. And then said it again, and I didn't forget it both times. And I saw her, almost a week ago now. And I did it. And it does something to you. You just sit and talk to yourself. I'm like, oh, this is what it is. This is who you are. This is what you do. It's not that serious, my love. Have fun. Really look at who you are and love who you are. That's what lessens life, I think. 444 on the clock. Is when you really love who you are and you love what you do. When you move from a place of that, like when you move from that place, when you post from that place, when you share from that place, you can only attract that right back, because you're not doing it for approval. You know, your confirmation, though. You're not doing it for recognition. You're not doing it because you're trying to be seen. You're doing it because you've recognized this in yourself. And this is me. This is what I'm doing right now. Fun. Like, the fun. When you are really just in that state of love, I feel like that's the childlike state. And that's what my soul has been fiending to get into. It's been fiending to get back into that. To just be in that enthusiastic state of like, just curious about everything. And I just been really sitting with myself. I'm like, what do you want? What do you want to do? I just feel like I can do anything. I'm like, what do you want to do? Even the synchronicities right now, 5 by 5. Like, I just want to have fun. Like, I want to have fun. I want to throw really great events, like experiences. Like I told y'all, the Mogul Harris experience, I'm not playing around. I will throw some of the best experiences, because I'm not going to even label it a party, a networking thing. It's going to be an experience. That's why you got to show up on time. Yeah. Like I said in the vlog, check it out. I don't know when I'm going to post this, but my, the Buckhead, the rooftop social that I went to, yeah, that vlog, I talk about it in the vlog, the Mogul JRS experience. I'm going to throw some of the best experiences, bro. So that's why you got to show up on time, because you got to be able to experience the whole event through from start to finish. The flyer says it starts at 5. It's not your invitation to pull up by 7. Y'all need to be down around the corner waiting to get in, because it's going to be an experience. Because I'm channeling all of this. I'm channeling my art, my life right now from a place of fun. Like, I'm just channeling from a place of fun. I'm emitting that frequency of fun, of love, of expansion, of enthusiasm. And I'm living from a place now that is so confident. And I've learned that confidence is really is a calmness, because it's a security within self. You genuinely do feel calm. Your nervous system is regulated because you're rooted in trust with self. And it took me a minute to get there, and I had to realize the small ways that I perpetuate my, I don't know how to phrase it. It's just one of those things where being confident in yourself is something you have to practice. Or you have to practice being confident. You're not just going to wake up confident overnight. You have to practice it like anything in your life. You have to practice it. Until one day you kind of just realize, okay, this is who I am. Let me own that. And what I had to realize was a big part of my lack of confidence came from me just not fully trusting the speed at which my mind operates. I always kind of thought that my mind was going too fast, or not fast enough, or too slow, or there was something, like I've always just kind of subconsciously shamed myself for just being me. And in actuality, like I've just kind of taken a step back. The shroom trip I went on helped. Amazing. I recommend them. I'm pro shroom on this channel. With intentions, yeah, hell yeah. You're going to get through that, and you will just remember when you do them. But I just kind of stepped into this level of understanding that I am who I am. That's just how I operate. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing that needs to be fixed. Like, you are you. You don't need to attempt to be like anyone else. And it was even 9:23 on the clock when I said that. Like, you don't have to be like anyone else. You don't have to show up like anyone else. You don't have to, you just don't have to try. Because it's not that serious. It's not that dire. You don't have to try anymore. And, you know, even I take everything as a sign. You just heard my conditioning, my air conditioning turn on. Like, you just don't have to try, you know? There's life in you naturally. You don't have to try to bring that out of you. You just have to acknowledge that it exists and then lean more into it. And a big part of me was just, a big part of my journey right now is just accepting 10:10 on the clock. Just accepting that you just gotta trust who you are. You gotta trust that you know what the fuck you're talking about. You just gotta trust that you're gifted. Trust in your gifts. 1, 2, 3, as soon as I said that. Trust in your gifts. Trust in your gift. You know? You got it. Trust yourself. You've gotten yourself to this point. So at some point, you just kind of just gotta trust. And I just feel it now. I just feel the security in my body because it's rooted in acceptance. And I'm just sitting here just realizing everything that I be telling y'all, with the process. And I would name every single time I looked up and seen the angel number, but I don't want to be annoying like that. But they're here. They're here. I'm telling you, this video is heavily, I'm just heavily protected and guided and blessed, bro. Like, I really do just believe that. And I feel as though that is a part of me. Truly honoring that about myself and accepting that about myself. That I'm so blessed and protected. Like, the numbers, they're here and it's evident when I speak. It's synchronicity, it's confirmation. And there are some people who they came here on earth pre-programmed with a manipulative code. And I even got this language, this concept of understanding from, and I even posted one of his videos on my YouTube. I don't know his name, but I got this level of understanding from him. And he was explaining how, there are people who come here pre-programmed with a level, with a manipulative code to them. And there are people who don't. They're programmed with love because they have a different mission. There's a different purpose behind them. They're meant to awaken different people. It's just different. And I just truly believe that I'm on a path of higher understanding, of higher purpose, and that the synchronicity, the meaning, the impact is so much more deeper and protected than I'll ever be able to understand. And I just fully sit and trust that all my needs will be met because I'm Jay Renee. Y'all sent me down here for a reason. I'm here right now for a reason. You're here right now for a reason. And I could call out, like I said, I call out every synchronicity because I see them. Like, I see them every time I speak, bro. But it's just, you got to pay attention for yourself. I want this to be your own journey too. Even I'm coming to a level of awarenesses as I'm speaking, as I'm channeling. Calling out the numbers. Just sit and experience it. I see it. You could see it too if you're really aware and you're here and you're paying attention. And even this video right now, I feel like I've been talking for so long. But it only says 14 minutes. Even though I feel like I've gotten my point across. And a big thing of mine, of stepping into confidence, is slowing the fuck down. Realizing that I know what I'm talking about. I don't have to and speak so fast so I can get the whole message out. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I want to say. I don't have to attempt to channel like everything, every thought of mine so you can fully understand it. The impact is in me slowing down so you can process what I'm saying, even, Jai, he tells me this all the time. I told y'all he's my biggest mirror. I seen one of y'all's questions, asking about, my relationship and divinity. Because that question made me think. And I'm like, yeah, so I can't wait to do the Q&A. That's going to be a great question. Because even that, it got me thinking, because he is someone who, it's like he can just see me. And I'll be looking, I'll be like, yeah, he's right. And it's one of those things where I don't know how to fully embody that. It's something that I had to practice. I had to practice and become aware of when I was talking too fast, or when I was rambling, or when I felt like I needed to rush to get my point across so they could keep up with me or something. It was just a level of, it was just not being fully confident in who I was, I think. And I realized, Jalen, you know what you're talking about. You don't have to rush. You don't have to force. Slow down. Your power is in your words, is in how people can understand you. That's magnetism. That's what it is. And you just got to trust that when you slow down, you'll still be heard. Just because you talk faster doesn't mean that people are going to absorb faster. And you just, life moves more calm. Life just flows on this frequency. It's a different frequency. And even, it's just different. And I feel comfortable, though. It feels very stable. And it's just not that serious, Some things in life, you just won't, I feel like sometimes someone needs to hear that what you want in life is not impossible to get or have. You just have to be the most confident version of yourself to get there in order to attain it. And that takes practice. It just takes practice. You're not moving towards your goals just because you don't see them yet. You just have to practice getting there. And then you'll just be there. You just have to practice. That's literally it. Just practice. You're in practice mode. It's not impossible. Your goal is not out of reach. It's not that you have to reassess the goal. You just have to realign who you are. You don't have to change the goal. You just have to change yourself. And it's 90% of the time rooted in your confidence and your ability to just be you. And this is just me being me. You have to really get real with yourself and analyze the ways that you could just not care so much and accept and embrace about you. And maybe yours could be that the main thing that you need to accept about you and be confident in is that you know what you're doing. You know what you're talking about. You don't have to rush. And just because you talk faster, or you explain faster, or you move as fast as maybe your brain is processing, it doesn't mean that people are receiving it. If that makes sense. I hope I explained that well. You just have to be you. Just show up and do you. Trust in you. It's not that serious. It's not that dire. Have fun. This is like, if what you're not doing is fun, if you don't feel good about what you're doing, then why are you doing it? Why are you in the relationship? Why are you in the friendship? Life doesn't have to be so dire all the time. Post the content. Like, they be like, post the content, just post it. It doesn't have to be that dire. You don't have to overthink everything. You don't. Like I said, I was just so scared at a point in time to just show what I be doing. Yeah, I love making music. I love alternative punk rock. Like, I'm meant to be a rock star. Literally. I thought I was supposed to be a pop star. I'm like, nah. It's rock. I love I'm a rock star in my own way, though. And you just gotta do you and be confident in what you want. You know, you can't expect to show up not really being who you are and expect to get what you really want. You gotta really show up in who you are with what, and ask for what you want in order to receive that. And just be patient. Just be patient. Trust that every seed that you have been planting is gonna grow. Shit, it might bloom at the same time. All of them might blossom at the same time. You never know. But you do know it's planted, though. And allow the universe to surprise you with miracles and magic. Especially if you know you've been putting in the work. Just keep going. At some point, you know one of these seeds gonna boom. So whatever. Have fun in the process. Just have fun. Have fun. Rock out. That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, I want to be fun. Like, I just want to just be fun again. I feel like that's what's lacking from my life. I just tried to, if life has just been, I've framed life to be so serious and so dire for so long. I'm like, man, I just want to have fun. Like, I want to have fun. I'm going to throw some of the biggest experiences out here. I'm going to make some of the best music, just fun music. Fun music that's playable. You know, and when you hear my voice, you just want to get up and dance. It make you feel something. You just want to move. Like, I just want to have fun. Literally just want to have fun. I want to rock out and be a little wild sometimes. Just have fun, though. Because why not? And that's what I want you to, I hope this video encouraged you to do that. Just have fun a little bit. Lighten up, loosen up. Life is serious and it's not at the same time. Serious and it's not. So just have fun. Look at what you're doing. Look at it from the perspective of, you know what? I get to do this. This is fun. I'm gonna have fun. This is gonna be a fun day. How can I have fun today? How can I live like a kid today? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm going to work, but how can I live like a kid today? Speak to someone you might never talk to. Be more enthusiastic about life. You know, I told you, be more devoted to life. Not disciplined to life. Be more devoted to life. It's a gift. So, literally just, when you move with that devotion, you're moving from love. Remember, love is the first word in the meaning of devotion. Love, loyalty, enthusiasm. Move with that. Be devoted about life. Devoted about what you do. Devoted. My bearded dragon is tweaking right now. He's just running around. No, it's a nut. Alright. That's my cue. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have mad fun. You can have mad fun right now. I'm having mad fun right now. This is fun to me. So, hope this video did something to you. It's your girl Mo. Act like you know. This is your show. As y'all know, if you want to book a reading with the kid below, see what my services are, and if they're in alignment with what you need or what you're seeking, feel free to book a call, book a reading. And all my digital products support alignment and expansion in all areas, from online success to personal development and spiritual growth. I recommend Mogul's method. She's that girl. Mogul's method is that girl. That's that guide. So, alright, y'all. It's been real. Today was a great day, too. Today was a really, really great day. I just heard be grateful. So I'll leave you off with that. Be grateful. Just be grateful for what you have, for how far you've come. Sit and be grateful for a second. Just pause. Just pause. Be grateful. You know, just try to move a little bit slower. A little bit more zen. It's serious, but it ain't. You're here to do you. Get confident in doing you. And then move in that calmness and that confidence. And for my projectors, when you recognize yourself, the world will recognize you. The world will recognize you, my love. Try to slow down and relax first. Recognize how far you've come. Live in that shit. Bask in it. Okay? He really running around for real. He looks like he's having mad fun, but I don't know what he's thinking. He could be trying to escape. All right. I love you. Hope this helped.